This is Mr. and what I have for you today is my Town Hall 12 update progress day 50. I think it's day 50, yeah. Day 50, and I'll look at that. I've got a builder free. Before we put that builder down, let's just have a look at the walls. 260 walls. So I've done 6 wall pieces, and you're about to see why I need to do wall pieces while I'm upgrading. I've got one builder left, and it's 8 hours until I have another builder, and that's a gold storage. Now, gold storage builder will be coming free, and I've got to put him on something. So we'll have a look at the storages. As you can, we'll just zoom in on the storages here at the moment. You can see that builder will be free in 8 hours. I've got one upgraded. I've got one upgraded elixir store as well. Okay, now let's have a look at the loot. I've got max elixir, max gold. I've got 3 expos that have been upgraded, and I've got 1 to go. 2 Teslas have been done. I've got 1 Tesla free in 4 days, so that builder's quite a while. The expo builder is free in 5 days. The Queen's free in 3 days. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The one I've got free is 5. And my gold storage one is 6. So what to do in this case? Now, my expo builder is the one that just came free. So he's going to go straight back down and do that expo. 10 million to upgrade that. But it then means I've got 8 hours until this one is free. And then I have 3 days until the Archer Queen builder is free. So I need to do something with the excess elixir. Let's have a look at the lab. I've got 2 days until the lab is free, which means either I do nothing, I spend 2 million and then I do nothing for an extra 2 days, or I spend the elixir on walls, and that is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend that elixir on walls. We're just going to go back to my main base, and I'm going to spend 2 wall pieces. I'm going to do 2 wall pieces. So let's have a look. We'll do this wall piece here. We'll do that with elixir. And what else do we have? Yeah, look, we'll do that wall piece there. We'll do that one with elixir as well. Now that's going to give me 2.5 million, and that'll do for that. Let's just zoom out of there and go back to the upgrade base. So you've just seen how I've done wall pieces. As far as wall pieces to go, I have, where are my wall pieces? 258. So I've now done another, I think we had 266 last time. So I've done 8 wall pieces, and now you can see why. 2.8 million. The gold store is going to cost me 2.5 million. So once this builder is free in 8 hours, I'll have enough to do the gold store. However, I'll also have drained that. So I'll have let's just have a look at that loot. 300,000 left once this builder goes, once the gold store builder goes on that. And the expo will cost me 10,200,000, which will leave me 400,000 gold. So basically, once both of those builders go down, I'll have roughly the same amount of loot in the gold store and the elixir store. That's why I don't want to take this elixir down any further, because that's going to give me gold and elixir roughly the same, which means I've now got 2 days and 20 hours, essentially 3 days of raiding that I can do to get enough elixir ready to do the lab. And it also then gives me, going back to my builders up here, 3 days and 2 hours, which is a little bit more than the lab, to also build up more dark elixir and more gold. But of course, once the dark elixir is up, the Queen's just going to go straight back down again anyway. But it also then means an extra day later I've got an army camp. Army camps will be done at that point, because as you can see, my army camps down below here, all done except that one. Now the plan is that one goes onto the barracks at that point. I've only got 1 barracks upgraded to Yeti status, so there's no point. Whoopsie. Let's just zoom out of that. There's no point not doing it. So I do need to spend elixir on something. So by then the lab will already have gone down, and I only need 4 million for that. So that'll be easy enough to raid that. But I'll have enough gold. My next gold thing will be, well, the hidden Teslas in 4 days, the army camps in 4 days. So in all likelihood, I might have to then do another wall piece, or possibly 2, or whatever, wall piece from gold and wall piece from elixir. I don't know. It depends how much I've been able to raid, just to keep on being able to raid once this Archer Queen builder is free in 3 days. Okay, let's have a quick look at the lab. What's going on in the lab at the moment? I've got the giant going on, as you would have seen. I think we still had the giant going last time. Now, in terms of magic items, to see what I can and can't do, I've got an instant troop upgrade at the moment, but I don't have an elixir rune. So I want to kind of save that instant troop upgrade for the elixir rune, or until I've done a massive amount of raiding. Have a quick look at the gold pass, see how far away I am from an elixir rune, and I'm 2150, currently 1590, so I'm a good 600 away. Challenges, yeah, 1 day and 4 hours before new challenges come. So the new challenges should be up before the lab is finished, but I'm not sure that I'll have those new challenges and therefore have that elixir rune ready. Otherwise I'll drop the elixir rune. I'll do a troop and then drop the elixir rune and then do another troop, that kind of thing, just to help it come along. But I will see, because worst case scenario is, well, not worst case scenario, but one scenario is, for example, I drop 8.8 million on a Yeti, then I keep raiding like crazy, because the Yeti upgrades 11 days and 4 hours. I raid like crazy, and within less than a day I have enough to then say do the wizard or something like that. 11 days 4 hours, because my queen will need the dark elixir, so I'm not going to drop that on a dark elixir troop. Or I'll have enough to do one of the siege barracks instead, one of the siege machines I should say, not the siege barracks. So either the ram, the blimp, or the stone slammer instead. Now, as it is, as far as donations go, being with a double upgrade, it doesn't matter. They can be level 1 by the time they're donated. They are upper level. But if I want to use those ones myself at Town Hall 12, then I certainly need to upgrade them as well. Now, I could also drop a dark elixir rune. It's all really going to depend how much dark elixir I have in readiness for the queen. So, in all likelihood, probably do the Yeti and then keep raiding like crazy. See what the queen has in store, because it'll be a day later. And if worst case, I suppose, if I have enough for the queen, I drop that on the queen, then drop a dark elixir rune, and then do a dark troop to set the dark troop going to maximum on the dark troop. That's another option as well. In any case, this is the progress I have. All the heavy weapons are almost done. Then it starts going on to the point defense at Town Hall 12. That's the order that I'm doing it, and I'm keeping these little spring traps up my sleeve in case I just don't have much loot, but I've got a spare builder and I quickly need to do it. And of course, I still need to upgrade the king and the Grand Warden as well, but I'm focusing on the queen, one hero at a time at the moment while I can. In any case, that's all I've got for this video. If you have any questions or comments about the order I'm doing things in Town Hall 12 or whatnot, do please leave them down below. If you like this sort of content, you want to stay up to date with my Town Hall 12 progress, please subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.